Street family, CBL, West Philly. Bar for bar king, every line class A. Louboutin bottoms red, Axe Cafe. Lines way stronger than the con for fishing hooks. See the competition shook from my composition books. But on some real shit, I'm about to let the Uzi loose. Cause y'all niggas jacking bars like Blizz in the movie Juice. I spit a crazy metaphor and they take mine. I call y'all niggas coke heads cause y'all take lines. Y'all flip some cool shit I already said before. Now nobody knows whose it really is like a pregnant whore. Speaking of that, Kanye ain't do it right if you ask me. I would've never put a seed in Kim Kardashian. If you see me with that M16, you know you facing violence. Don't make me bring it out the closet, Jason Collins. Besides this rap shit, I'm known to keep the raw handy. The white girl made me famous, Charles Ramsey. And those bars there was just current events. I like to do the yacht parties, you know, current events. On the crystal blue waters where the surface is comfy, where I experience marine life like I'm serving my country. I'm the sickest by far, it's not an antidote made. Lorraine Swartz custom band, antelope suede. Some of the watches plain Jane, some of them have diamonds, but they always the latest, like someone with bad timing. I don't care what you bang, nigga, rep your set. My niggas riding with they fucking flag showing like Corvettes. Like dislocated shoulders when them arms pop, your family going to have to plan a wait like alarm clocks. Bar for bar, nigga, bar none. What that nigga Frank Lucas tell that nigga in American Gangster, man? What he tell Nicky Bonds, nigga? He said trademarking is everything, nigga. I stand behind this shit. They know I stand behind this bar for bar shit. They know I stand behind this hands down shit. So when you say bar for bar and hands down, nigga, you might as well be saying my fucking name, man. Say you anything else, nigga. Say you got crazy freestyles, or you can freestyle, or you got crazy stories, or you do that. Do what you want to do. Be who you are, nigga. But stay the fuck from this circle right here, nigga. You know what I mean? But what makes you think that you're fucking, you know, bar for bar and hands down? Besides the fact that I came up with those lines years ago, classic lines that I'm still getting money from the day. Besides the fact of that, I said, what makes you think? And I had to think like, you know, what's the facts? And the facts remain that the very first time that I spit, for anybody to have a chance to give somebody a deal, I'm talking about the very first time, one shot deal. No mixtape, no buzz. I wasn't even a rapper yet. No, I wrote some rhymes as a hobby in jail. You see what I'm saying? I spit them for the nigga, a veteran in the game that wasn't even planning to meet with me that day. He didn't know I was coming here. I walked in the door. I happened to spit. He didn't know me from Adam. And he gave me a deal. Bar for bar. Every line. No fillers, nigga. Sports Center. Top 10. We ain't watching the whole game, nigga. We don't want to see that. We want to see it go around the back and nigga throw it down. That's what I give it to him every time. Not just quantity, nigga. It's quality, my nigga. It's quality. I'm talking about shit that niggas can take with them and just say, whoo, whoo. Like that's what I do, nigga. You gotta think to yourself, my nigga. If your bars are so crazy, what are they doing for you? Where's the situation at? Not the little rinky-dink couple dollars y'all niggas is getting. I'm talking about where is it at? And this is something they love to do. Y'all love to do this shit. Y'all, this is your dream. I never dreamed to be no rapper. Shit fell in my lap, my nigga. Everywhere I go, niggas just want to hear some cool shit. CEOs, Jermaine Dupri. You feel what I'm saying? Niggas like that, they come to me, hey, Freck, what's the line about the Lambo shit, my nigga? And I give it to him. You feel what I'm saying? Probably give him something new. Matter of fact, I spit a verse for a nigga the other day, right? So crazy, I get a nigga 50 bars, a whole clip, right? The clip was so crazy, and I hold myself to so much of a high esteem. Guess what? That'd be the last nigga that ever heard that 50 bars, nigga. I retired that shit. I got a whole clip y'all niggas will never hear, man. So before you start talking about bar for bar and hands down, fuck that opinion shit. Go to the facts. Say if my shit is this hot, and I've been doing it for this long, I've been putting shit on the radio, I've been doing this, I've been chasing this, why the fuck ain't these people giving me a contract? And this is what I really want. Come on, man. Facts is facts, man. If they was that hot. I'm tired of niggas always talking about some, yo, I spit for what you call him. He said I was hot. Nigga said I was crazy. Nigga, fuck that, nigga. What are you trying to do with it, nigga? Why ain't give you no paper, nigga? Don't use my name, nigga. That's all I'm saying. Stay away from that name. Bar for bar, hands down. Say anything else you want to say. Say, crazy liners or, you know what I mean, whatever you want to call yourself. I don't give a fuck what you say, nigga. Just stay the fuck away from my shit, nigga. I don't even chase this rap shit. Niggas always saying like, yo, why I ain't heard no shit from Freck, or what's going on? Fab ain't putting this nigga out. No, fuck no. It ain't that, nigga. Niggas can't put out shit that I ain't give them. I go do this shit when I want to. This is not the top of my priority list like it is y'all's. Y'all in the studio, you know what I mean, banging out shit doing, and I'm not knocking that, my nigga. Do what you do, you feel what I'm saying? That's what's up, you know, that's what it is. But it's not at the top of my priority list. So I drop verses whenever I get a chance to, or I do shit whenever I get a chance to and still get paid from it. So, you know, like I said, man, you know, this trademark thing is a hell of a thing, man. You know what I mean? Just stay out of my lane, baby. That's all I'm saying. CBL. Well, you know, pretty much to make a long story short, man, you feel what I'm saying? I never really even touched the situation, because I never like to come across as them niggas that get on camera and start talking about what grown men owe them and shit like that. Don't ever confuse me with no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You know, my dad taught me since I was fucking 8 years old, don't no grown man owe you shit. You go out and get it on your fucking own. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know, these niggas that get on camera start talking about how, you know, labels ain't do this, ain't do that. You feel what I'm saying? Once a nigga shows you interest in your project and believed in you and put money behind your project, go get your own, nigga. So don't confuse me with no niggas, because don't nobody owe me shit. Anybody that owe me anything, I went and got it, nigga. So don't nobody owe me nothing. I want to say that from the door. But, you know, to make a long story short, you know, we try to, you know, do a business situation, you feel what I'm saying? You know, Floyd brought me out Vegas. I was out there for roughly 7 to 8 months. You know, the whole time we was out there 7 to 8 months, you know, basically the whole time he rolled the red carpet out on me. You know what I mean? You know, everything was good. We hung out, we chilled, we was together almost every day. You know, the incident, you know, we talking about, it didn't occur to about the last, you know, few days when I was there, last 3 days when I was there. I'd, you know, some business we discussed, we agreed upon that we was going to do. When it came time to do the business, you know, he went AWOL on me. You feel what I'm saying? I, you know, tried to reach him on his phone one day. I tried to call him like 3 times. You know, he ain't pick up. Next day I tried to hit him like 2 times. You know, he ain't pick up. And you know, it was strange to me because every single day we was together, the nigga missed my call. He hit me right back. So it was kind of odd, but I didn't really want to jump the gun, even though, you know, I really felt it. You feel what I'm saying? But the third day in question when shit popped, you know what I mean? I was meeting up with one of his associates. You feel what I'm saying? His associate pull up. I get in the car. I'm ready to tell him what's going on. As soon as I get in the car, you feel what I'm saying? His phone rang. And when his phone rang, you know what I mean? He like, shh, hold on, it's Champ. Boom, he pick up the phone. He like, yo, what's going on? And he like, yo, Floyd, like, yo, what's going on? What you doing? He like, yo, I'm about to go meet with this nigga Freck real fast. I hear him say clearly, we in a quiet car. I hear him say clearly, like, yo, if you get around that nigga, don't tell him it's me on the phone, because this nigga keep blowing up my phone. So, you know, once I heard that, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, the deal was done at that point for me. At that, fuck the 7 month, fuck everything. It was out the door. Once I hear a nigga say that, I was done. So, you know, the nigga hang up the phone. Once he hang up the phone, he like, you know, he trying, I'm like, yo, fuck that, I'm done, whatever the case may be. And at that point in time, I was done. So, you know, at that very moment, I booked the flight from Vegas back to East Coast. I flew to the East Coast, you feel what I'm saying? You know, I was out there for a couple days. You know, Floyd, now mind you, he never knew that I heard him say that over the phone. So he thought I just bounced because, you know, he wasn't picking up the calls. He hit me a few times on my voicemail like, yo, whatever the case may be, blah, blah, blah. Boom. So I'm thinking to myself, like, I'm going to tell this nigga, like, yo, I ain't fucking with the situation no more. I contacted him. You know, I spoke to him. I'm like, yo, look, you know, I was out there based around my talent. You know what I mean? I'm cool. He was just like, you know, I had you out here, you know, trying to do something for you. Floyd was like, I'm already rich. I was like, cool, whatever. So, boom, we hang up the phone, we leave it there. A day or two later, associate of his called my phone, like, you know, Champ said he want to get that jewelry back that he gave you since you decided not to fuck with him no more. I'm like, no, I'm not giving him nothing. Like, tell him to hit me. Boom. Maybe a couple minutes later, his phone, I get a call from his phone. I pick up, I'm like, hello. It wasn't him. It was an associate of his, like, yo, I'm coming to the East Coast in a few days to get that jewelry for Champ. I'm like, no, tell him to call me. I ain't giving him nothing. Boom. He called me on the phone. You know, I speak to him. Blah, blah. I tell him, you know, what the situation is. He like, yo, you playing with me? I said, no, playing with you would be telling you one thing and doing another. I'm telling you, no, I'm not doing it. Like, you know, shit went crazy. I was out there for that time. You know, I consider this my payment. Like that. Boom. I didn't know how it was going to play out. I was on the run from the cops, whatever. I'll leave it there. So a few months go past. Niggas come to me. They're like, yo, this nigga Floyd did an interview saying, you know what I mean, you stole his watch and you ducking him. I'm like, damn, ducking him? I didn't know the nigga was looking for me. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know, it was what it was. I ain't really know how to, you know, answer to the situation. I ain't into no other shit, no rap beef or nothing like that. But, you know, it just so happened somebody from, you know, Rick Ross camp reached out to me and like, look, this nigga Rick Ross, they seen an interview or whatever, I guess they're like, this nigga Rick Ross about to drop a song with Triple C's, the War remix, you know what I mean, going at Floyd, do you want a part in it? And I'm like, yeah, I want a part in it. Nigga just, you know, assassinated my character, told lies about me, told half of the story, whatever the case may be. So, you know, I get on there, I put my verse on the joint, shoot it back to Ross and them. They put the song out like 3 days later. Song come out, boom, I leave it there, boom. A few weeks later, you know what I mean, Floyd do another interview with DJ Who Kid. Who Kid asked him like, yo, what's up with the kid from Philly, whatever the case may be. Floyd take a couple shots at me, whatever the case may be, light shit. I put out my 39 and 1 disc, and you know, and I left it there, man. And that's pretty much it to me, you feel what I'm saying? That shit is old to me, that shit years ago, you feel what I'm saying? I was at a different point in my life. He was at a different point in his life, and you know what I mean? I don't focus on, you know, negative shit, you feel what I'm saying? I move forward, and you know, that's just what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you never cry about something that once made you smile, man. It is what it is, man. You know what I mean? That's it. I'm in that supercharged, looking stupid hard. Street Fam is just not like a record label or, you know, just a group. Red Cafe, you know, Broadway, Paul Kane, myself, of course, Fab. You feel what I'm saying? It's a brotherhood. It's a family. You feel what I'm saying? It's a family. You feel what I'm saying? So my loyalty to them is not just based upon records and music or how many albums we do or anything like that. My loyalty to them is that, you know, they accepted me, you know, all the way around the board as a brother. They fuck with me on all levels. You know, we got a decade in, you know what I mean? Been everywhere together, did a bunch of shit together. So, you know, of course, I'm always fuck with them. You feel what I'm saying? Fab has been nothing but a friend, big brother when I was in jail, looked out for me always, all the way through, you know what I mean? Fab ain't nothing but a platinum nigga. Every nigga around him, you know what I mean, you know, accepted me with open arms. So my loyalty is always the Street Fam is bigger than some music shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, I just, you know, ain't always around to do music. You feel what I'm saying? Because of, you know, my lifestyle. But, you know, I always fuck with them. I always have loyalty to them for, you know, forever, man. You know what I mean? See, what people always assume is if you rap or if you do anything, you know, with, you know, talent, it's like having a nigga like, you know, a 6'3" nigga. He's 17 years old, 18 years old, nigga shooting ball. You see him at the playground all the time, dunking and all that. You like, yo, this nigga's supposed to go to the NBA. You thinking in your mind, this nigga should go to the NBA, whatever the case may be, because of his stature and the way he play. But if that ain't his passion all the way, if that's just a hobby, then, you know, who we really say? We always say, damn, the motherfucker should have went to the NBA, he doing this instead. That's what we think, you feel what I'm saying? And, you know, like I said, this rap shit fell in my lap. So, you know, I love doing it, but I love the creative part of it, coming up with the lines and doing that shit and being ignorant and coming up with the slickest shit. You know what I mean? It never was my dream to grow up to be no rapper, or none of that. That never was my dream. You see what I'm saying? My life don't revolve around how many records I sell, if I get a record deal or anything like that. You know what I mean? I got so many different other hustles, so many other things I do, so many other priorities, family and all that. And on my priority list, rap is like number 5 or 6. So I do this shit when I get around to it. So many people like, yo, Freck, why you ain't come out yet? Or what's the label? Or what is it? When you find, no, it ain't them, nigga, it's me. Man, I got that BFF tape that I'm about to drop. That's that June 2nd, that BFF tape coming at them. You feel what I'm saying? We giving them something crazy they never heard before. We ain't gonna spoil it, because anybody know me know I ain't gotta brag, I ain't gotta hype it up. You know what it's gonna be. But it's gonna be some new exclusive shit. I got 3 projects ready. I actually got my, you know, From the Pot to the Block that I was gonna put out first, the Gangsta Real joint. And I also got my, you know, One Trap Away. They all ready right now, you feel what I'm saying? You know, me and my DJ E-Stacks, we just coming together, strategizing, seeing how we gonna put it out. Shout out to my DJ E-Stacks. You feel what I'm saying? That's my nigga all day. He couldn't be here, he handling other matters. But, you know what I mean? We, you know, we gonna put that, that BFF tape, that Ben Franklin Freck out first. We gonna put that out, you feel what I'm saying? Then after that, we gonna follow it with the next joint, you feel what I'm saying? That we got the heavy hitters on, some new niggas. Shout out to all the new niggas. Shout out to my niggas in Canada. Shout out to my niggas everywhere that I'm fucking with. All the new niggas I'm putting with the heavy hitters on that joint. And, you know, then we gonna come with the One Trap Away. And then, you know, we gonna keep, you know, we just gonna keep, you know, continually hitting them over the head. But, you know, July 2nd, you know, BFF tape coming at a major, you feel what I'm saying? You know, all new heat, man. All new bars, all new fresh shit. No recycled shit. No, none of that. No old flows. All new shit, you know what I mean? Just to show these niggas, whenever I'm ready to do this shit, that's what I do. So many times people like, yo, he got bars, but I never hear no songs from him. Why he ain't make no hits? Because I ain't in there trying to make a fucking hit. How the fuck, you know what I mean? I'm doing what the fuck I want to do. When I'm in the studio and I'm freestyling, if I want to get on camera and give acapella bars, that's what I do. I'm doing what the fuck I want to do. I'm not trying to, you know what I mean? It's not, y'all niggas hope for this shit. Other niggas hope for it. And, you know, more power to them. You feel what I'm saying? But, you know, the shit that I strive for, I already got. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know, look out for that BFF tape. You know what I mean? July 2nd, man. That thing coming to you, man. Let's go.